이제 시작하겠습니다. 1번에서 3번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오. 1번.
Steve, do you still need the video camera you borrowed from me last week?
I think I do. Why? Do you need it back?
Yeah, for my science project. I have to finish it within 2 days.
(2번)
Ted, I didn't expect to see you here. I thought you were working in Boston.
Yes, I do work there. But Anna got a job here, so we moved back.
Then, do you drive back and forth to Boston every day?
(3번)
Hey, Andrew, come join us.
No, I'm not very good at volleyball. I'll just watch.
None of us are that great. Come on and give it a try.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You look puzzled.
I don't understand Mr. Smith's teaching methods.
You mean his request to have students explain the problem-solving procedure in class?
Right. It's a very stressful method.
I understand how you feel, but it's important to have an opportunity to explain how to solve a problem.
Well, all that matters is understanding, and listening to a teacher's explanations is the best way to do that.
Sorry to say, I'm with Mr. Smith. To explain something is the most effective way to understand it, even though it may not be easy to do.
I'm still not quite convinced.
Think of it this way. To be able to explain something, you have to understand everything relevant and organize your thoughts systematically.
Isn't it too demanding?
As I said, it's a difficult task, but it trains you to think more carefully and apply what you already know more creatively.
I see.
(5번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, citizens of Berkeley. I'm Tammy Allen, director of the Berkeley Museum. Our museum began as a small one-story building, and it has become a renowned museum with nearly 50,000 cultural items. This museum is the pride of our town and is visited by thousands of people every year. However, the city recently announced a plan to drastically cut the budget for the museum. If they do, it'll be impossible to run the museum as we have done in the past. Therefore, we need your support to keep our doors open. Your donations will be the lifeblood of the Berkeley Museum. If you need information about how to make donations, you can visit our website.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ugh, my legs feel really itchy.
Oh, you're getting blisters. What's wrong?
I was sleeping on an electric blanket last night.
On an electric blanket?
Yes. Unfortunately, the heating system in my house was out of order.
That's too bad. Did you set the blanket temperature too high?
No, the temperature wasn't set that high. It was only about 45 degrees Celsius. I never thought it'd give me blisters.
I'm afraid you've been misinformed. Actually, there are many cases like yours.
What do you mean?
If your skin is exposed to a heat source for a long time, you may slowly get burned in the deeper layer of skin, even if the temperature is set on low.
I see. That's why I didn't realize that I was getting burned.
Right. You should go see a doctor.
(7번과 8번) 수면 부족에 관한 다음 방송을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good morning, listeners. Are you getting enough sleep? When people don't get enough sleep, it might be because they're spending too much time at work. Recently, researchers asked 12,000 people how they spent their time during the day and analyzed the responses. People who said they had slept for 6 hours or less during the night had worked about 1.5 hours more during the day than people who got between 6 and 11 hours of sleep. The evidence showed that too much time spent working was the obvious cause of lost sleep. There was also a link between starting work later and getting more sleep. On average, people who started work before 6 a.m. slept only 6 hours, while those who started work after 9 a.m. slept more than 7 hours. One way to decrease sleep loss would be to delay work start times. After a short break, we'll talk about this issue more in detail. Stay tuned.
7번. 수면 시간을 단축시키는 원인으로 언급된 것을 고르시오. (8번) 수면 부족 문제를 해결할 수 있는 방법으로 제시된 것을 고르시오. (9번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 심정으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ken, I just made a call to the delivery company and they said your luggage just left for New York by ship.
Thank you, Mom.
No problem. Where are your passport and flight ticket?
Well, they might be in the top drawer of my desk.
You're leaving tomorrow. Why don't you go look for them now?
Okay, I will. But first I'm going to pack the clothes I'm carrying with me.
All right. Ken, remember not to stay out late at night by yourself. It's dangerous.
Mom, I'm 18 years old. I'm not a kid anymore.
I know, but it's your first time going to a foreign country by yourself. I had a bad dream last night. Don't forget to call when you get there.
Come on, Mom. Everything will be fine.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Malcolm, what are you looking at?
It's the first draft of a poster for our mini concert at the school festival.
Wow, it looks great. Who thought of the title, Music with Courage, at the top?
I did. In the concert, we're going to play pieces with messages of courage and inspiration.
That's awesome.
I put the open window under the title to symbolize the concert is open to everyone.
That's a clever idea. You look really nice standing in front of the window.
Thanks. How does Mike look?
Which one is Mike? The one playing the flute leaning against the wall next to the chair?
No, that's Kevin. Mike is the guy playing the violin on the left side of the picture.
I see. You put the date and the place at the bottom, but where is the time?
Oh, no. I forgot it. Thanks.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Nick. Welcome to our gardening club.
Thanks. I'm not sure how well I'll do since I don't have much gardening experience.
Don't worry. Other members will help you if you have any problems. How did you find out about our club?
I saw a poster at the community center.
Great. You paid the yearly membership fee, right?
Yes, I did that last weekend.
Now, as a member, you can receive a discount on vegetable seeds.
That's great. I heard there will be a gardening exhibition in August. How can I sign up?
All you need to do is submit the application today.
Oh, I'm lucky I made the deadline. Can I get an application form?
Sure. Here you are. And I'll get you one of our gardening t-shirts for our club members while you're filling it out.
Thanks.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Kathy, I heard the performance of your musical is just a few weeks away.
Yes, Mr. Walker.
How are the preparations for the musical coming along?
Everything seems okay. We're finishing the sets and the lighting this week. We're scheduled to begin rehearsals next week.
Great. It's maybe time to start doing some advertising by putting up some posters on campus and passing out some pamphlets, don't you think?
Right, but there's one problem. We've made the pamphlets, but we haven't made any posters yet.
Why not?
We haven't been able to find a sponsor who can get them made for us.
I see. Have you contacted the sponsors who supported last year's performance?
Yes, I have, but they wouldn't commit this year. Do you happen to know anyone who might be able to help us?
Maybe. I'll let you know by tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 하이킹을 함께 갈 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
What a beautiful day.
Look at the sky and those green trees over there.
It's really good to be out here. I was so stressed out during the midterm period.
Me too. How did you do on the exams?
Not too well, but I'm glad the exams are all over.
So am I. In fact, I'm going hiking with Bill and Enya tomorrow. Would you like to join us?
To the mountains?
Yeah, the weather is perfect this time of year, so we'd like to go hiking through some woods and along some streams.
I wish I could, but I have to take care of my sister Amy tomorrow.
Why don't you bring her too?
I'm afraid I can't. She's in the hospital now. She broke her leg.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
(14번) 호호바에 관한 다음 설명을 듣고 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
In this picture, you can see a plant which is native to Arizona and California. It's called jojoba. Jojobas grow to be 2 meters tall and have oval-shaped leaves. They're grown commercially to obtain oil from their seeds. They have also been useful in preventing dry land from becoming a desert. The next picture shows that their leaves are year-round food for many animals, especially deer, and their nuts are eaten by squirrels, rabbits, and larger birds. Jojoba oil is easily refined to be odorless and colorless, and is often used in cosmetics as a moisturizer. Surprisingly, the oil can even be used as a biodiesel fuel for cars and trucks.
(15번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여행사에 송금할 계약금을 고르시오.
Rainbow Tours, how may I help you?
I'd like to make a reservation for the safari tour next Sunday.
Okay, we have two types of tours, customized private tours in a Jeep or group tours on a bus.
What's the price difference?
The Jeep tour is $60 per person, and the bus tour is $40.
There are 5 people in my family. Can we all fit in one Jeep?
I'm sorry, but the maximum number for a Jeep is 4 people. The safari bus tour is what you need.
Okay. Please make a reservation for the bus tour for 5 people.
Great. Can I have your name, phone number, and email address, please?
It's Peter Anderson. My number is 355-0239, and my email is anderson@qmail.com.
Okay, I'll send an estimate to your email showing the total cost, and you need to send a 10% deposit by 5 p.m. on Friday.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
(16번) 대화를 듣고 발표 준비에 관해 여자가 제안한 것을 고르시오.
Peter, why don't we talk about our presentation?
Good. We decided on the topic last time. Do you still like it?
Yeah, I asked the teacher for her opinion and she said it was a good idea.
Great. But we haven't really divided up the workload yet.
No, we haven't.
Well, how about this? One of us can make the presentation slides, and the other can do the actual presentation.
Good idea. But before that, I think we need to spend some time working together on the overall concept of the presentation.
So what are you suggesting?
Why don't we meet every other day and work together to plan and prepare?
Don't you think that's too often? We still have 3 weeks.
But we have so much work to do, like doing research, making materials, and preparing for possible questions.
Okay, you've convinced me.
(17번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 선택할 캠핑 프로그램을 고르시오.
Honey, I just picked up a brochure for one-day camping at the beach with our kids.
Great. Let's see. Billy has been looking forward to going fishing.
Right. We should include that in our camping activities.
Sure. And we can do one more thing at the beach. What about making a sand castle and entering the sand castle contest? That seems like fun.
Yeah, but don't you think our kids are a little too grown up for that?
Right, but programs for fishing and digging clams look a little expensive.
Honey, don't worry about the money. Digging clams will be very exciting.
Okay. How about lunch? Should we choose a program with lunch included?
No, we don't need it. I'll cook some pasta with the fish we catch and the clams we dig.
Great. I'm looking forward to your cooking already. Then this program looks perfect for us.
18번과 19번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오. 18번.
Marissa, do you have some time? I need your help.
I'm free right now. What's the problem, Nick?
The history lecture this semester is so difficult for me.
Okay, maybe I can help you. Tell me more about what you're having trouble with.
I can't keep up taking notes on the lectures because the professor speaks too fast.
Don't worry. I'll lend you my notebook. Here you go.
Wow, this is great. You have so many notes in your notebook. I think they'll be really helpful for me. Thank you so much.
No problem. But I think understanding the lectures is more important than taking notes.
Right, but I need to take notes because I can't review later without them.
Me neither. So I just listen to what the professor says and take notes after the class.
After his lectures? How can you do that?
(19번)
Liz, you must be hungry. Here are some snacks.
Thanks, Dad.
You've been working on the computer for 3 hours. Aren't you tired?
Yeah, but I have to finish this today.
Don't you think your monitor is too bright?
No. Why? This helps me see the charts and pictures more clearly.
I understand what you mean, but it's hard on your eyes if the screen is too bright. Go look at your eyes in the mirror.
Oh, they're so red.
Right. And the display text size is too small. That can also hurt your eyes.
Oh, that must be the reason I feel a little pain in my eyes.
Of course. If you're going to keep working, you need to do something with your computer.
(20번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 제임스가 미스 애덤스에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
James is taking an organic chemistry class during the fall semester. Recently, he has been having trouble understanding the class. He doesn't want to give it up, so he and some classmates with the same difficulties form a study group. He and the other study group members decide to meet every Wednesday. But they need a space to meet regularly and study together. So James visits the school librarian, Ms. Adams, and asks her whether they can use a room for group study in the library. In this situation, what would James most likely say to Ms. Adams?